Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is also going to be short because I'm still filming on the computer, but I'll do a quick little rundown on my Wizard because I know there's not a lot of Western Auto Wizard lawnmowers out today, and there certainly isn't almost any YouTube videos on the specific model I have. Now there is on the 60s and the 70s ones. But not on these. They're still old. It's like 35 years old, but the newer ones. But anyway, so hope this camera angle's pretty good. Let me see here. All right. So basically, this is my Western Auto Wizard. It's a 1995. It's got the 14 and a half horsepower Briggs that may have been flipped over for you. But before I show you any of the mechanical stuff, show you the customizations that I put on. I put that Ford emblem on, the Knappod truck company, Firebird, of course, because Smoking the Bandit's my favorite movie. Let's see here, another Knapod thing, so those are the customizations, and then for the engine, we'll start off with the engine, and then Wizard right there. We'll open up the hood. Now I just ran it, so if I were to start it, then it would be, let me get off the pause button. So if I were to start it, which I'm probably not, it does run though, and it runs very good. You got the 14.5 horsepower HOV, industrial, commercial, Ring Stratton engine. I blanked out there. Runs really great, very smooth for its age. The deck doesn't work right now, but it does have the 42-inch deck. You gotta get a proper belt for it and probably take it to a shop or something. It's got the 5-speed manual transmission that I say. I say manual because it's got the gear shift. Let's sit down here real quick. Alrighty, so basically, as you can see right here, there we go. You should probably be able to see it. We got the steering wheel right here. It says Wizard because, it's a Wizard. I like this style steering wheel. I like those 2000 Pull-In Pros and Craftsmans and stuff. I like those style steering wheels a little bit better. But this one, I also really like this one too. You got the throttle right here, stuff like that, got the key. Where is it? Sorry guys, there it is. And then that little rod, it's kind of tricky from over the computer. Then you got the gears. I know I already said that, but then on this bar over here, right here, this, if you push that forward, now obviously there's no tension on it because the belt's not, attached, but this is how you engage the deck, and then this is how, where is it? There it is. This is how, right here, this is how you raise and lower the deck. So you just press down on this button, and then you can either move it up or down for the height that you want. So that's about all that I want to say about this thing. Yeah, that's about all I want to say about this thing. It's a great mower. If the deck does work and it has a fresh belt, it cuts grass really good. And honestly, in my opinion, this thing runs better than some of those new residential mowers. Cause like it's almost like it's other than the only thing that's electric is the headlights, the starter, and I think that's the only two things that's electric. And the seat switch. This thing's pretty much all mechanical, so that's why. That's probably why it runs better than those new mowers. But hang on. Anyway, so that's kind of why I think the older mowers are better than the newer ones. It's because the only electrical stuff on here is, like I said, the starter, the headlights, and the safety switch. Because this thing is new enough to have the seat safety switch. You know, where is it? Right there, that gray thing. And so that's why, like, it's got very minimum electrical stuff. And it's, great mower. I love it a lot. Runs better than a lot of other new mowers. Whenever I got it, actually, it had, the carburetor was actually kind of messed up. And it would honestly do that classic Craftsman, single cylinder Bruggen Stratton stuff. It would go, like it sounds like it shuts off, then turns back on, stuff like that. It did that for a little bit, and it'd backfire. Actually, originally I called this thing the Backfire Mobile, but it has not backfired in a long time. And so I still call it the Backfire Mobile or the Wizard. I gotta figure out a new name because it hasn't backfired in a year. Because it's a great mower, Now, the belt is, like I said, it's off. If you see right there, you can kind of see the engine pulley and the belt, because but anyway, so because basically what had happened was this. Well, it's got some spider webs on and stuff on it, so. But the original belt that was on it, and I think that's the original belt from '95 because it doesn't have I think it doesn't have an hour meter, but judging its life, I think it's only got like 245 hours. That's why it runs so good, too. It doesn't have pretty much any damage at all. It has a few scratches from where I do the branches, but the most bent piece of metal is the muffler plate. Well, that's what I call it, the metal plate under the muffler. That's the most bent piece, like on this mower. Like it's super straight and stuff. But yeah, I think that was the original belt. But then I was cutting our neighbor's grass one day over across the street because whenever they leave, they got about, I think, 3 acres, and this thing's built for like 1. We got really close to 3 acres that we mow here, and this thing's built for 1, I think, maybe 1 or 2. So we do use it a little over its recommended acreage. In that old belt, the engine didn't show any signs of stopping, the transmission didn't show any signs of stopping, but the belt did. Once the belt got hot, and it was just stretched out from, being so old. But yeah, we got a new belt for it, but that's too big. Of course, it's too big. So we decided if we would try to buy one size belt, and if that was too big, we're just going to send it to a shop, and that size belt was too big, and we had it. It's harder. I don't know why. They say older piece of machinery and stuff is easier to build and take apart and stuff. If you're talking about the belt or the deck on this thing, no, it's not. If you're talking about the engine or anything else on this thing, yes, it's way easier than the new mower. It's gone through 3 starters, I think. That's like the most failing point of this mower is the starter. But I thought this video would be short, but it's 10 minutes and 17 seconds. But that's okay, because I hope if you're a true fan, hope you stay for this long. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't want to, I don't really care, I just make videos, just for the fun of it, But anyway, and to show, people on the internet my passion and stuff, because we got all those 3 push mowers. That red one at the back, this one right here, its engine, it's the old Bergen Stratton flathead. It's blown up. This thing is not blown up, but it hasn't ran in a while. It's my my old project mower. This thing runs, but it's a stupid power smart. I hate this mower. Power smart's not good. They mount their bars on by plastic. That's why the bars are on the ground. It's because the plastic broke and it got brittle. This thing, we actually use this every weekend or every time we mow, because this is the main push mower we use. That's the D105. We still gotta get a new battery for it, and I think a starter, and put new tires on it, and then that thing will be good to go. We've got this wizard, which, I already, showed you guys. But anyway, I won't keep you here too long. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll catch you next one. Actually, hang on. Before I end the video, this is kind of part 1. Part 2, I've already kind of shown the Arian's icon, the new one, like, not too in depth, but I showed it around, and it's a new mower. You can find review videos everywhere on the internet for an icon. Now this wizard, I've searched everywhere. This specific model right here, you cannot find a review video anywhere on YouTube. So that's why I, went in depth. It's built December 11th, 95, so it's almost pretty much 96, but I just say 95 because it technically is. But that's part 1 on doing a review video. I have searched on the internet, and I haven't found a complete review video on a John Deere D155. It's mainly all repair videos, but I'm going to do a review video on it. It is our old main mower. It was 9 years. It's got almost 500 hours on it. For a residential mower, now for a commercial mower, obviously, that's not, a lot at all, because big commercial mowers can go up to like 3,500 hours, stuff like that. But for a residential mower, that's pretty good. But that is part 1 of doing mower reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in part 2. I'm going to review the D155. See ya.